Hi everybody. Okay. Um, the reason why I waited so long today was because I had to do a couple chores around the house first. And um, to be honest, what I'm going to talk about today, I could have talked about a couple days ago, but I got heated, so I wanted to wait a couple days. So I know it sounds so heated every time I'm on here. So, okay. I'm referring to the storyline that involves Douglas picking who he wants to live with. Now, who decided to do this, who decided to write this, I don't know. Why you would do this to a child, I don't know. Okay, so everybody knows by now, I think, unless you're behind in your soap operas, which I'm sorry. So spoiler alert, I guess, but it was last week. Um, Alright, so Douglas picked Steffi instead of Hope and Ben, or Hope and Liam or Thomas. And alright, so you have the uproar of that because everybody looks at it, opens the thing, and says, "What the hell? Okay, what's going on here?" For 2 days. Alright, so I'm like, okay, poor kid, you tell him you're gonna be fine with whatever choice he makes, and then you're mad sad at him because he didn't pick you. Alright, so, which I didn't really like the scenes of everybody saying their piece to Douglas before he chose because Liam was like, "We'll be happy with whatever you choose," which is cool, you know. All right, but then Thomas was like, "I know we have a lot to get over, and I know I have a lot to be forgiven for, but I really want to work on it and whatever." And then the other side was like twisting everything Thomas said like a knife in the back. So I wasn't really cool with that. So like really when it was happening, I was really heated. Um, I've calmed down because it's been almost a week, but I've calmed down because there's been other storylines in between all that. But just all right. So the final piece is um Douglas is going to start living with Steffi, I guess, because he's talking to everybody about how his room is going to be and all this stuff. The final scene today was Hope telling Steffi, "Please take care of my son," and she's crying. Annika Newell is crying, and I feel bad for her because she's his mother and everything. But it just goes back to you said he was. You said you were gonna be okay with whatever choice he makes, and then you cry. So, I don't know. I just I guess all right. Getting a little personal here for a second, but I can relate to this kind of because my parents got divorced when I was 13, and although I didn't get to, although I didn't have to choose per se who to stay with, um, one side used me to get info on the other side and everything else. So I understand that part of it. So I guess it was personal for me, although I didn't know it was going to be personal because it's been a while. So it just that really hit a nerve. Um, which I guess in retrospect it helped me get over it. Like really over all the pieces I wasn't over yet. Most of it I was over, but that part of it I guess I wasn't over. So like it helped me get over it more. But the thing is, like people don't understand unless you come from a family of divorce. You never really get over it. You get to a new normal and whatever, but it's not. You don't ever get really truly over it. Um, all right. Anyway, enough of the personal stuff. Um, okay, so, you know, there's that. And then, it's just, that's why it took me so long to do a video on this, because it turned into a personal thing and I didn't want to be angry, crying, or whatever on here. So that's why it took me so long to say something. All right. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but like it got personal today. That happens. All right. All right. I'll do another video about something else. Probably YNR. Um, because I watched that one too. All right.